First, I just want to thank all the people who stick their necks out in history, like Jody Williams, Wangari Maathai, Shirin Ebadi, Nelson Mandela. All these people, of course, they do work with all the people around them, but they can't help but receive some credit for all that they do. It's like, it's just, and whether it's nature versus nurture, that's an ongoing debate, but they're out there, making sure that the world doesn't go to complete ruin, and so I just think those people deserve a lot of appreciation, so I want to thank them. But now I'll move on to the essay. I titled it On Cultural Roots of Peace and Violence, and here we go. Culture is at the root of today's global problems. Our perception of the world and our role in it are largely results of how we are conditioned to think as children. As long as we are taught to see people we disagree with as malevolent and dangerous, and as long as we allow ourselves not to question this, we will have weapons designed to hurt them. However, being that those we disagree with are living things like we are, by hurting them, we practice a form of self-mutilation. Depending on how dangerously we see others, the weapons we use against them can range from derogatory slurs to atomic bombs. In reality, these are both different versions of the same thing, existing on the same continuum, and we are just as capable of being dangerous as those we disagree with. We are all undeniably part of humanity, so are all affected by each other. When we hear about a war in another country, that war is affecting us simply by us knowing about it. If we passively wait too long, that war may carve a path of destruction to us, leaving us with no one to turn to because we turned away from them in their hour of need. It is, in a way, selfish to suggest that we must take care of the world for it to take care of us. However, this is ultimately the most efficient and peaceful way for societies the world over to function together. If we all do our best to make the world the best place it can be, we will all benefit. Though we are all human, we do not need to be the same in all aspects. Our diverse lifestyles, appearances, and religions are beautiful and create learning opportunities. To coexist harmoniously, though, we must be unified on certain things. We must respect each other as equals and know how to resolve conflicts benevolently, while knowing that the person we are butting heads with has a head just like we do, and within it are feelings, reasons, and ideas that are held to be important just as we hold ours to be. We must sometimes agree to disagree while pragmatically reaching for idealism. If a society is to have harmony with its neighbors, it must first have harmony within itself. As long as societies foster even subtle violence and inequality, and as long as these things are unflinchingly accepted as natural, those societies will be harming themselves from within, as well as harming those around them. Harmful problems cannot be removed from a society like a malfunctioning organ can be removed from a body. We must holistically resolve problems within their full social context. War and weapons cannot become things of the past without rethinking and fixing the cultural beliefs that create them. To fix violent cultures at their root, we must learn the importance of respecting and celebrating people's differences. Differences must not be a source of fear and distrust. Likewise, disputes must not be sources of anger, but of learning and raising awareness. These tenets must be absorbed into all cultures that lack them in any degree, and must be made reality as quickly as possible. Peace can be carried in many different vessels, including poverty relief programs, social justice programs, weapons reduction programs, democratic societies, and day-to-day kindness. For humanity to successfully move towards peace, we must each first do so ourselves and help others to as well. Thank you.